heroes that can feast upon a Kunkka in a 1v1. Any other options that stand out as far as hero matchups that you really want to play here?
Oh, they're going to take Slark. So, by the way, they've done this.
It has different peaks as well. Like, even early on, it's very annoying to play against. And then you get the level 10 talent for the Ghost Walks. You're scouting everywhere. And then the 15 talent when you have a 5-second cooldown on Cold Snap, which is just ridiculous. Completely unplayable without a BKB in a lot of team fights. Now, mind you, they do have the Slark, right, for having that Dispel. I'm sure partly why they went for the hero. They'll take that off. But there's a stun. Potential first blood here.
Down bottom, Highlight Die trying to trade hits. Schofield very low and goes down. Yawar drawing first blood, and Pi will eventually fall as Whisper not quite able to hit the split earth there the second time around for Yawar.
All right, you will take that, though, if your Newbee get the first blood.
It's for the bounty runes, it looks like.
Yeah, and he backs nice and early, too, so that he doesn't end up just getting torrented near the end of that haste rune and wind up dying. So
he can go for their bounty rune? Looks like that might be the play that he makes. Yawar, in the meantime, keep control of it.
In the mid lane, Chris Luck is getting real low here.
Dude, this guy is so crazy. Fairy Fire, another round of it.
Oh, I think he got
in, and CC&C with the outplay, and that's the tip.
Proud of his mid laner there. The boy's growing up here, getting kills in the mid. CC&C's barely playing it. He just maybe shoves out the wave a little bit, and then goes back to trying to find rotations. So find Schofield and Whisper. Probably almost baiting here.
Back the other direction. They do have the X. Whisper already broken. Schofield trying to control CC&C, who is in trouble. He does finally get that rum buff off onto him, which is going to keep him that much more survivable. Schofield still thinking about chasing, but they've already killed off Highlight Die. And now with Chris Luck moving into position, Newbee in trouble as their mid laner is going to get pounced on. They find the catch for the kill. And no other answers. Man, Infamous, they're just rolling through this one. Yawar almost goes down as well. But MSS in the area to save his buddy.
Yeah, almost forced a tornado. Force of the tornado. Real way of just gaining net worth and trying to propel themselves back into this game from Newbee through these stacks, which we've seen before, right? These Tide Hunters.
Well, and speaking of net worth, you can see the top 3 cores all held right now by Infamous. As Whisper is going to get pummeled by Yawar a little bit. The stomp comes through and lands. Yawar trying to go for the body blocks, but the torrent follow-up is going to be there, and Schofield not able to save his carry. In fact, he's going to get brought down to boot. Yeah. So CNC finds another kill. In the meantime, Chris Luck does kill off the support poker.
That was with the Ghost Walk, too. Looks like he had just gotten off, I guess, as actually near Snake King, right? He's got that camp, another camp, got the Ancients, too, so the whole Radiant Triangle looking quite stocked.
Chris Luck going to get the pounce away, just barely. Doesn't have the mana left over for Shadow Dance. And he has slept. They got eyes on him. Now in some trouble. Chris Luck able to walk away for the moment. The tornado is going to be there. Does he get the Dark Pact off? He still doesn't have mana. A huge problem for Slark. He decides, I'm just going to turn and fight. Start to build up those Essence Shift stacks. Doesn't have any other help in the area. And Highlight Die. They get the Shadow Dance. He managed to get his mana back. Still healing up through this. Chris Luck turns, finds the kill on Highlight Die before he dies.
All right, the 4-on-1, fair enough. But top lane, they're going to Ravage Whisper here and give Yawar plenty of time to make this rotation. They don't want to trade one back this time on Snake King, so it will still be a 2-for-1 and favor Newbee here. Plus, they are at the gold disadvantage, which helps some of those bounties a little bit.
Absolutely. Ridiculously good performances. And this one's still quite a solid one. Chris Luck.
Highlight Die. This was not the area for him.
Yeah, he just had the
earlier today.
Highlight Die has died here more than a few times. Man, this Slark build.
He's going to open a cemetery here. Yeah, just very aggressive, right? Has the raindrop for the extra mana regen. Help himself out as he's roaming across the map. And that's survivability. Now CC&C gets a freebie here on the Stinger.
They're rotating in, though, afterwards, and he does have the AA Blast onto him. Chris Luck looking for the follow-up with Schofield in tow. They have the Magnetize onto him, controlled, and CC&C looking like he is going to die as well as they get the pounce, leash, follow-up, the reapplication of the Magnetize. As it looks like they are maybe even going to be able to go for more. Schofield still keeping eyes on MSS, throws out another Remnant, gets the catch there onto Snake King. Schofield making it happen, and Chris Luck just keeps the ball rolling. One by one, Infamous. Man, they're doing it.
Extremely mobile and aggressive heroes, the Slark and the Earth Spirit. When you pair to rotate around with, it's not necessarily that great. Like MSS is sort of cued more towards big team fights, right? Rather than these little small skirmishes on the Invoker.
And Chris Luck again. Snake King, seeing if they want to chase him down. They do have the Torrent follow-up. Ice Blast to land, though, afterwards, and now maybe the turnaround comes as they deal up Schofield in the area. The Ravage lands. A nice combination, but it's not enough to bring down Chris Luck. He slept for the moment, tries to run away, barely going to be able to walk out. No! They find that kill, and now Whisper in very deep, and one by one, Infamous are going in. They don't quite have enough damage, though, as Newbee still being brought down so low, but not enough for the kill. Whisper will fall, but Newbee live.
God, the spread of the damage there. You combine the HP of Snake King and Pilot Eye, they're not even 100 HP. They're way back there, and they're still going. Stinger down.
And they're still living as well. Oh, the Magnetize, though, this might be the big game changer. All of that damage over time. It's a triple kill for UR, but a double for Schofield.
I think he went down first, though, right? He did get MSS first, so Schofield will grab himself a little bit of XP there on the Earth Spirit, and you really do want every little bit that you can get.
Together to make that engagement happen, and this again buys space for that Wraith King to keep his farm going.
Yeah, and looking at MSS, we talked a lot about this build. It just was like the core one, right? The urn is the medallion for these invokers. It's, oh, whoa, that tornado!
Split Earth comes
Still dies, though. I mean, it looked cool. Got a mid-roll.
Look out, Chris Luck's back again. The fight's going on the other side as they did get the boat dropped onto the Ancient Apparition, but he's living, and well, they jump back in. Chris Luck, this guy just wants to battle. And we got fish in the water.
Schofield's coming with the Magnetize, too.
Be careful.
Ravage in 20. Time is ticking for Infamous right now.
They do have the silence if they wanted to land it out there, but the slowdown coming from Pilot Eye. Whisper moving into position. They have the cold feet applied, and Chris Luck able to take him down, but he did get the Earth Splitter off first. And now Schofield still chasing. They get the Ice Blast onto CCNC Tornado. Lifts up onto Chris Luck. In for the follow-up. Can't quite catch there onto CCNC Ravage to get the turnaround, and they do manage to catch the Slark. Whisper down low, gets kicked. Oh! Schofield! He did it to him! He blessed him, and he got his buddy out of trouble. Chris Luck, though, is he going to be so lucky? CCNC going to throw out that boat. They do have the Shadow Dance still living through it. Chris Luck trying to run away. Do they have any extra control? He gets the pounce off at the angle. Oh, please, Infamous. That's pretty.
Look at that regen right now. Hiding in the tree line there. Arcane Rune on a Slayer. Not going to grab this guy. Hector, Skeletons up top. Chris Luck aggroing that mid-town. Look at Hector.
He's just running in. He doesn't have that much mana afterwards, but he's not looking afraid, and he just wants to beat down MSS. Does need to be a little bit wary. Has enough for his ultimate. Still, he's brought down super low. Hector trying to back away the Echo Stomp. He gets the kill. He bleeds. Hector goes down, and he didn't have his ulti available because of the mana drain, and now the kick away. Whisper still living through it. Infamous realized we need to get out.
That timing was terrible. He just threw out the stun, and just perfection there from Pilot Eye. Just like, oh, the stomp. I got him. I got him, guys. He's dead.
Okay. Are they chasing for more? Whisper is super low and in trouble as they catch him. And the Lesh is going to go down. So Infamous losing hero after hero these past couple minutes.
Pop down there. Very nice.
Connect because of the BKB. Now nice. Schofield still chasing. They're all grouped together from Newbee. What else can they find? Hector walks forward, wants to get a stun onto one, and Force Staff keeping Schofield from getting stomped there. Yuar, is he going to be able to get out of this one at a time? The Splitter timing right after the Rage Warp, and Yuar's down.
Oh, they got him.
Off to the side. They're keeping him controlled. Chris Luck will fall, but Hector is here, and he's just going for it as they find CCNC. The Splitter lands after the Yules. They find themselves another pickoff. Infamous take 3.
Yeah, Snake King and Pilot died. They're hitting those big ultis that they need with the Ravage and the Earth Splitter, but they're still only able to take down that Slark. A big kill nonetheless. I mean, that was his first BKB.
To this point, and it feels like it's again been those 4 heroes from Infamous making space for the Wraith King to farm up. Hector is now online with level 21, has the talent, and he's just running walking. He literally does not care. He's going to farm their Ancients in front of him and dare Newbee to come and fight. Stun already out. They have the sleep. Slowdown coming with the Boulder Smash. Hector popping the Blade Mail. Still thinking about chasing. This is now all of the run buff onto all of Newbee, but they've committed everything to kill off this Wraith King one time. Can they get him a second time? Chase forward. Chris Luck with the BKB, wanting to find himself a target. Hector also pops the BKB. They've gone in really deep. Snake King does have Ravage. If they're able to wait this one out, have Infamous gone a bit too far, or are they going to turn now? The run buff is going to wear off, but Snake King with the Ravage goes forward, hits it on a 3. Chris Luck able to escape. Now the follow-up coming from Whisper, who runs back into all of them. They find the damage. All of the heroes of Newbee starting to drop down. Whisper will fall. And meantime, the chase forward coming from more. Magnetize onto everybody. Chris Luck, he's on such low HP, but this Magnetize being reapplied. Finding CCNC. Another round of kills. Hector he doesn't have ulti. 1 second. Oh! And he's coming back again. Turns it now onto Snake King as the run comes. Need to get out. They've gone afar as the buyback is there as well. Another kick from Schofield, trying to keep Hector alive as he turns, throws another stun. They don't have another ulti this time, but the walkway is coming as Chris Luck finds space and time for his team. He will give his life for his carry as Hector and Schofield escape.
Man, this guy has just been dark packing everything in these big fights. So Infamous, they take a victory in that one, forcing it.
Hector lives. I can't say anything more about it than that, but Newbee, now with Chris Luck dead for another 30 seconds, feeling confident to try and pressure this mid-tier 1 tower. The silence does come out and Hector shows up. They find the Ice Blast afterwards. Forstaff trying to escape, but now Yawar trying to TP out. That means the rest of his team is potentially going to be caught out here. Hector chasing, they find Snake King, get the kill, 70 seconds, no buyback. And the question is, do they run to Roche right now?
One would think so, with the dieback confirmed. Now, he did pop the Skellies down the mid lane. Oh, actually, no, those are the old Skellies. Sorry. These things just keep on coming back. So Hector heads to the pit. He will be a very disappointed because, look, did you see that? Midas was ready. He's like, oh, yeah,
oh, wait.
Almost went back.
They don't have the Lesh here, and they're going to lose the AA. Infamous, they're still thinking about fighting this one. They don't have Earth Spirit or Lesh for this fight as of yet, but they still want to go in and take Roche if possible. Buyback is there for the Ancient Apparition.
Game really hurting them out of the support roles.
And you compare just the relative value that you're getting out of these other heroes. Whisper, now he doubles back, pops the BKB and deciding to run away. In the meantime, though, look at Hector. He's inside the base, pops the BKB, turns on the Snake King. He can't afford to die. And now Hector in very deep. Yawar is going to try and chase the Ice Blast. It comes in, it hits him. Oh, they took him down, no buyback. 50 seconds with no tie. And Infamous ready to walk in at this point. They didn't dodge away from the Ice Blast that came through. Disarmed, Wraith King. He's going to be okay for the moment as the sleep comes through. Tornado lift up. He is coming back in a second.
Oh man, AA buffs coming through with the Tracer. Being gone, getting those kills in the fountain used to be pretty damn difficult. But Stinger, Crest now too, to try and give a little bit more assistance over to Yawar in these team fights. And Hector continues to walk.
And he's going to walk. He's going to pop the Blade Mail. They have the boat afterwards. Rum buff going to be applied to everybody. Hector will go down one time, but can you kill him again? Whisper hits the splitter. Nice play as they get the Force Staff away, but he's X'd and the BKB popped. Hector's out.
BKB down, Reincarnation down. Feels like a moment you'd like to get some aggression in from Newbee, but Hector takes the time to just BKB, TP back to the new.
And look at your base! Tier 3 towers down. The barracks are starting to fall. Hector is here. And on the other side, they're still keeping control. Up north, they're keeping eyes on him, and Chris Luck playing with the other heroes. They've got the Ice Blast follow through onto Snake King. Newbee are being pulled left, right, and center. They finally force out the BKB TP from CCNC, which means he isn't going to have it afterwards. Yawar jumps inside. They do have Hector controlled. It was a good and fast play to get Yawar back, but Hector will have his ultimate available. Snake King walking forward, looking for the Ravage. Doesn't quite get it, though. They manage to get the X back pull onto Whisper, trying to kill off this pesky Letrak, but he will not go down idly either as Hector gets the Shadow Blade walk away. And Whisper, he's just dancing on him as he tries to escape. Sunstrike coming through, still not enough for the kill. He's literally just walking away. They have the Ravage available, but Snaky, he doesn't want to pop it. They give him the tip. Oh, have mercy. Please no, another disarm. Snaky controlled. They have the Ravage, gonna finally throw it out now. He outran it. Able to catch it. He just runs away. They have lost Chris Luck, and with that, Infamous will retreat.
Oh, Whisper, get on your horse and ride. They have just pulled Newbee apart. They've torn their base asunder, and I don't think Newbee know what's like. That's where they've been shining. Not something you tended to say about some of the smaller regions before, right? Always peaked on aggression. Like Hector, I mean, they're still showing that, but they've got the big macro strategy to go with it now.
And they do kill Hector, but the Wraith Fire Blasts are going to fly out, and Hector going to try and BKB and walk away afterwards. Yawar, they feel like they need to get something here desperately. Force Staff away again in the Split Earth to stop the chase. does have that feeling like for Newbee, it's all slipping away, even denying the tier 1 tower in the face of Yawar. Maybe some solace in a Hex being picked up from CCNC as they need more ways to control in this fight. But Chris Luck looking for the opening. They find MSS going to jump onto him at the start. Snaking, trying to find a good angle of initiation to Ravage it, but they're not hitting onto anybody. Meanwhile, MSS turned upon by Hector. They've got him controlled. Chris Luck, they tear him apart, and now the rest of them running into the side. They apply the Ice Blast as well. Yawar turned upon, trying to run, trying to TP away, but the bash comes through. They find their man. Infamous running forward for more as Yawar just trying to get away from everybody else, but there's no buyback on Snaking. They find another bench. They took down the Invoker, and they are looking to take the rest of this base.
Now that is teamwork. Coming through, you got Glimmer Capes, saving himself with the 4 staffs too, just everyone saving each other, looking after the others' backs in these fights. It's so hard for Newbee to catch them already. They're such slippery heroes before you add in the fact of just like your friends are there. They have so much trust in each other, and how many times have we brought that up at this tournament?
And 3 gets slept, but the one that didn't gets the 4-staff save onto Schofield. Chris Luck walking forward the leash. They have the halberd, but they don't have the damage, and now they have the control as another Ice Blast goes through. You can hear South America chanting in the background as Infamous are looking to take a top 8 spot. GG call. The first time for South America to have a team in the top 8.
You can see the love, though. I mean, these guys know each other, even in the chat right after. It's like, congratulations. Of course, much respect to their opponents as Newbee will be sent home.